Well, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I just want to let you know what I've been up to lately. Because, as you may have noticed, if you're a regular, there has not been as many videos posted as normal. And that's because I'm working on a project with live streaming, which has produced a lot of videos actually, but they're gameplay videos. And I don't typically post gameplay videos on this channel here. I post them onto my gameplay channel. And there is a link in the description below for that, and for the live stream, and for a schedule of seeing when I'm online, or when I'm actually broadcasting. So, I've been working pretty hardcore on Smite. And Smite is a MOBA. I thought I wasn't going to like any MOBAs, but I gave myself a challenge to get into this to see whether or not I would actually be any good at it, and whether or not, I could have fun in it. And believe it or not, as of right now, I have about a 65% win rate, which is not bad in something like this, especially when you're depending on other people on your team, because it's not 100% up to me. I also have to have a good team. So I don't know if that's luck, skill, maybe, or what it is. But anyway, so the project with Smite, I'm working first on getting to level 30, and then once in level 30, I'm going to move over to competitive mode, and going to be doing some competitive stuff to see how I can really rank in a competitive environment. Am I just going to get my ass handed to me, or can I hand some out? you know? So, working on that, but also been doing a lot of other games. A lot of live streaming. In fact, my schedule typically shows between, around 30, 35 hours a week of live streaming, and it's producing a lot of really great highlights, which I'll put a link to that in the description as well. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been having a great time. And I'm trying to stick with games primarily that allow you and I to play together. So, Smite, unfortunately, only about 4 other people can join in when I'm playing, but it's having a great time with that. And then we've been playing some Beasts of Prey, which is a new massive multiplayer game that has to do with survival and dinosaurs and such. And they say they can support, tens of thousands of people on one server. And then we've been doing Stomping Land, which is another dinosaur survival game. Dinosaurs are the new thing. They're the new zombies. And so I've been having a great time with that, a great time griefing other people. I never thought that that I would ever be the type that would go out and grief other people, or just see, not using game mechanics to cause them a bad experience, but using the normal gameplay to screw with them. Things like, the huts or the teepees in Stomping Land actually is your spawn point. So once you build one, it's your spawn point. And so we'll engage with other people and then lure them away from their camp, and we'll build cages over their teepees. And then we kill them. And then when they spawn back in, they spawn back in a cage inside their teepee. Just crap like that. It's a lot of fun. It's quite a competitive game. It's early access, like so many of the games these days, so it's a little light on content, but it has such potential. It's really, really being a lot of fun. And then, don't get me started, Altus Life, Arma 3. And I have to tell you that Altus Life is one of the best RPGs or MMORPGs that I have played in a long, long time. So, I do things like, let me just put on my hat here. I do things like meth manufacturing. Yeah. It was a little awkward the other day when my son George, who's here visiting for a while, and I'm like, in fact, he was on the plane coming out, and he's like, "What are you up to today?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just working on picking weed and seeing whether or not I can sell it to make any extra money." And then I sent them this message right before he boarded the plane, and so then he replies back, "Wait, what? Well, I decided not to answer him until later so that he could think about it the whole time he was on the plane. I didn't tell him it was an Arma 3 in Altus Life. So I have taken quite a dastardly direction in the game. And it's a lot of fun because you have to have a profession, you have to make money, you have to survive. There's a lot of other thugs out there, and then there's a lot of police that want to bust you as well. I did in fact get some jail time in the game. Jail time in the game, believe it or not, is in a jail, and you have to serve your time. Otherwise, you have to pay these huge fines, which I choose not to pay the fines because they're ridiculously expensive. But it's just a lot of fun. You can play a cop, you can play a robber, you can rob banks, you can hold people up, you can just try and live a normal life in the game. The game is so popular that it's hard to get into the servers, and so it's hard to actually schedule time to get in because it really is hard to get into the servers. There's only two of them that I would consider of quality. We've been playing on Asylum, and in fact, when we're live, I encourage everybody who wants to hop in that we all play together. So anyway, that's a lot of what's been going on lately and why there's been fewer videos. So working on this end of stuff, and I've left this channel as primarily commentary. I could post all the highlights here and everything, and I'm sure you guys would enjoy them, but not everybody. Not everybody would enjoy them. A lot of people are here for the commentary stuff, and so that's why I have two separate channels. I will post my game reviews here though, and so check it out. Links in the description. Subscribe to my gameplay channel, and see some of the fun that we're having, and come and join us because we're having a good time. So Smite, Arma 3, Beasts of Prey, Stomping Land. What other stuff have we been doing? I mean, there's just so many good games out right now. We've been having just such a great time, and I love playing with other people. So join us. You're welcome to. I'm Rocky Dragon. Take care.